Looking back, I would have to say the first Akira Kurosawa film I ever saw was Ron. That came out in '84, I believe. Um, yeah, at that time, I was still in my burgeoning phase of discovering film and becoming a full blown film lover, and started to see foreign films. And I think Kurosawa was one of the first to, and even Wolfgang Peterson was one of the first directors to actually start getting me into watching foreign films. And Ron was the first, I believe, and then after that, I discovered watched films like Seven Samurai and Hidden Fortress and uh, and the classics like Yojimbo and etc. 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 Um, I knew of this film Kagemusha, the Shadow Warrior, and I remember it coming out, but I did not see it. I remember it had a George Lucas connection, who ended up being one of the producers on it, and that was my main throughway into the film. But I never did see it, and after all these years, I still had not seen it, and then I noticed that it was streaming on Netflix. So there happened to be a day where I had some time, and it is a 2 hour and 40 minute movie. So I figured I got the time. Let's sit down and watch this, and it did not disappoint. If you're a Kurosawa fan, there'll be much to enjoy in this film. If you've never seen a Kurosawa film, this would be a solid introduction outside of the standard norms of say Seven Samurai or or Ron. And the film basically is about a doppelganger for a samurai warlord who is thrust into the limelight when the real samurai warlord dies. He is forced to take his place for a time, 3 years to be precise. And the film follows the events of what's going on with the doppelganger and what is going on in the region, as well as there are other warlords who are trying to take land, and they're at war with other clans, and you're sitting here wondering just how long will this ruse last, and what will the end result be. Apparently, this is based on maybe based on true events, or at least it's placed within actual events in Japanese history. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I read that somewhere. And it's just like say just like in Ron, where it's involved samurai and warlords and vassals and territory disputes. It's a very engaging and very visually engaging film that that, like I said, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. That while it may feel a little long, but it's never ever boring, which is one of the pluses about a Kurosawa film. They're never boring, no matter how long they may be. And I really enjoyed Kagemusha. It was kind of funny when I saw it. I read the description. And I started seeing it in the opening scene. You see the warlord talking with his brother, who also serves as an occasional doppelganger, talking about how this petty thief that they found on the streets looks so much like him, and that how useful he could be. I started thinking about movies like Dave, or what was it, the Richard Dreyfuss film Moon Over Power Door, I think it was called, where he has to play a dictator. Richard Dreyfuss has to replace a dictator. And movies like that came to mind. I was thinking, I wonder if they got their inspiration from seeing Kagemusha. And Kagemusha certainly would feel like an influential film. I mean, just performances, story, direction, cinematography. They're all they all feature the standard Kurosawa norms. They're just great overall. So Kagemusha, the Shadow Warrior, I would have to give 4 stars out of 5. It's another great Kurosawa film. One I certainly missed. I think in the '80s. I think this is like the only one I did not see from the '80s. That includes Dreams, and I think that's it. Yeah, I did see Dreams and Ron, and then this. So yeah, Kagemusha, I highly recommend if you're a Kurosawa fan. And it's on, as I said, it's on Netflix streaming. So if you like this Crossing the Streams review, please hit that like button below. Are you a Kurosawa fan? Have you seen Kagemusha? Please comment below and let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so you can stay on top of my reviews, my retro reviews, more Crossing the Stream reviews, and any other fun things I happen to put up on my site. So until next time, we'll see you on the interwebs.